Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, we have yet another little teaser preview, sneak peek of the upcoming brand new WINX Club Reboot Fairy Dolls by Playmates Toys. So subscribe, stay tuned, and let's get into it. So yes, earlier today, the official Instagram account of the WINX Club shared this more sneak peeks of the brand new Playmates fashion dolls based on the WINX Club Reboot, also coming out later this fall in 2025. Now in these pictures, unlike with the previous sneak peeks that are close-ups and we had like full lighting and stuff, these sneak peeks are just of all 6 dolls, but their faces are blacked out. And we'll get into it later, but I do try to like edit the picture into like better lighting, and yeah, no, like manually these pictures have been like the faces have been blacked out by WINX Club themselves, Playmates, like whoever posted these pictures, they blacked out the actual faces. So it's obviously clear that they don't want us to see the faces yet. But so I guess like somehow, somewhere, someone had a picture already with like the lighter lighting, and so we kind of already have a peek of their faces and stuff, but it's not really clear. So it's kind of like unfair to say that we know what they look like, because we don't really fully yet officially in like good quality know what they're gonna look like yet. But yeah, this just kind of gives us more of a better look at the full-size dolls. Articulation, it seems like they do have knee joints, so that's great. But still, like with the elbow joints, seems like they're kind of like not there, or unless they do have like a bend and snap, kind of like a wire joint mechanism. That could be, we don't know. Hopefully that's the case, because like them having knee joints but no elbow joints definitely to me feels like okay, weird. Because like, okay, like wrist joints, if they have to cut that out, fine, but like at least give us like elbow movement. Like I feel like that's kind of like basic articulation for fashion dolls nowadays, like elbow, knees, that's it. Like obviously shoulders and head rotation as well, and hips as well, but like why not the elbows? But yeah, so in the actual pictures that were shared by WINX Club, we can't really tell like what the outfits look like. Again, it's all really blacked out. They're all in the shadows, but we do get a good silhouette of the wings, which look really nice. The hairstyles as well. I'm kind of wondering like what the hair type will be. Hopefully it's not poly. If it's like cheap, like if it's like cheap feeling nylon or whatever, saran, whatever, I hope that's the case, just no poly, because I feel like that would really not bode well for a brand new collection for WINX Club, right? But I think like Aisha's hairstyle looks interesting. We have like braids, it looks like, with tinsel. Some of these dolls do have tinsel accents as well, but not too much, so that's good. The outfits do look accurate overall to what we saw with the animated poster for the reboot series. Now on comicbook.com, they had an article on these new Playmates toys, and we had an image on the banner of the article that was a little bit different. So I actually tried to like edit the picture into better lighting conditions, so we might actually get a peek at the faces. So here is me editing the picture into like the highest like level of lighting and stuff, so enjoy this, because I think this is like the best look we get so far, officially anyway, that was shared officially by WINX Club and comicbook.com, like an official trade, so that of these dolls, of the image. So yeah, we can kind of see the peak again, like the faces look good from what I can see here from the lighter version of the image. I think they look good. Like I like the fabrics used, very shimmery. I like the wings, the hairstyles. I think some of the eye sizes maybe are a little bit too big or too small, or you know what I mean, like it also kind of maybe looks too like generic, maybe the eye shapes. I don't know, but I think overall like the expressions maybe could have been a bit better, like maybe more smiles on the lips, but as is, I do think like before and after, I think yeah, they look good, like for what we can see here anyway from the image here from shared by comicbook.com officially. So someone at Rainbow must have given them this picture, so it's okay. it's okay. But yeah, I think they look good. The braid on Flora, maybe it's a bit too fake, maybe a bit too Elsa like from Frozen. Maybe she has a big forehead, kind of a little bit. But I think overall, like, Stella has like the side part in middle parting, and then we have, you know, Bloom with the high ponytail. Like, that looks so good. Overall, I think the biggest thing for me that we have yet to see really is the elbow movement, you know, and then the quality of the hair and, you know, the outfits themselves. Because as we can see here, from what, again, as far as we can see here for now, the outfits do look a bit simple, but I do hope that at least the fabrics used are not cheap, not papery, not like, you know, all synthetic, whatever. Hopefully there's some cotton involved, you know, like, hopefully it's good quality. Because I would say these probably will cost $25 US, you know, and in Europe, probably like a good equivalent, probably like $30 or 25, hopefully not too much, because these are considered to be like the basics, you know, like the basic quintessential New Winx Club dolls, core dolls. We are getting more lines, you know, like a dress up line where we can have like the wings come off, and there will be also like a casual line and also like a ball gown series. So this is not it. We're getting many more dolls, I'm pretty sure, part of the obviously the reboot series. But yeah, what do you think of our first look here at their faces technically, and also at their outfits and the hair and the body and like what they look like? Maybe they're a bit too slender. Like, I saw some people saying like the knees are like too high, or like the proportions are a bit off. But you know, with Winx Club, you know, they've always been stylized that way, so I don't think it's too much of an issue. I just hope for me that, you know, the faces end up looking even better than what we can make out here in this picture from, again, comicbook.com. It just, you know, really the brightness turned up, you know. And I hope that the quality overall is good for the hair, fabrics, and that we do have an elbow joint, because yeah, the elbow joint is kind of like a must, I would say, you know. No wrist, fine, but like elbows, please. And the wings, I hope, also turn out to be good quality and not too, you know, thin. I hope that they're durable, because obviously with some previous Winx Club dolls, the wings would always break off easily, and they would just maybe sometimes just be made out of like a vinyl plastic that kind of rips also. So hopefully not this time. Hopefully this goes well. But what do you think? Who's your fave? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.